Welcome to Spiritual Calisthenics.
Christ is in our midst. Today, on Tuesday, September 12th, we commemorate the Apodosis of the Nativity of our Most Holy Lady, the Theotokos and Ever Virgin Mary. Saint Autonomos the Hieromartyr Cornatus, Bishop of Iconium, and Saint Agirus the Hieromartyr of Cornoutus, Bishop of Iconium, Saint Daniel of Thasos, Saint Julian the Martyr, and Saint Theodore the Hieromartyr of Alexandria. Regarding the Holy Hieromartyr Autonomos, Bishop of Italy. The Hieromartyr Autonomos was a bishop in Italy during the time and the persecution against Christians under the Emperor Diocletian. Saint Autonomos had left his own country and resettled in Bithynia, in the locality of Sorios, with a man named Cornelius. Saint Autonomos did his apostolic duty with zeal and converted to Christ so many pagans that a large church was formed, for which he consecrated a temple in the name of the Archangel Michael. For this church the saint at first ordained Cornelius as deacon and then presbyter. Preaching about Christ, Saint Autonomos visited also Laconia and Ipsavria. The Emperor Diocletian gave orders to arrest Saint Autonomos, but the saint withdrew to Claudiopolis, the Black Sea. In returning to Sorios, he had the priest Cornelius ordained bishop. Saint Autonomos then went to Asia, and when he had returned from there, he began to preach in the vicinity of Limna near Sorios. Once the newly converted destroyed a pagan temple. The pagans decided to take revenge on the Christians. Seizing their chance, the pagans rushed upon the church of the Archangel Michael when Saint Autonomos was serving divine liturgy there. After torturing Saint Autonomos, they killed him, reddening the altar of the church with his martyr's blood. The deaconess Maria removed the body of the holy martyr from beneath a pile of stones and buried it. During the reign of Saint Constantine the Great, a church was built over the tomb of the saint. In the year 430, a certain priest had the old church pulled down. Not realizing that the martyr's body had been buried beneath the church, he rebuilt the church in a new spot. After another 60 years, the relics of the saint were found incorrupt. The church was then built in the name of the Hieromartyr Autonomos. O wise one, thou wast initiated solemnly in matters divine, O martyr blessed Autonomos. Thou wast made a pleasing sacrifice when thou drankest the cup of Christ. While standing before him now, thou ceaselessly prayed to him for us all. From St. Paul's letter to the Galatians. Brethren, I do not nullify the grace of God, for if justification were through the law, then Christ died to no purpose. O foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you? For whose eyes Jesus Christ was publicly portrayed as crucified. Let me ask you only this. Did you receive the Spirit by works of the law, or by hearing with faith? Are you so foolish? Having begun with the Spirit, are you now ending with the flesh? Did you experience so many things in vain? If it really is in vain, does he who supplies the Spirit to you and works miracles among you do so by works of the law, or by hearing with faith? Thus Abraham believed God, and it was reckoned to him as righteousness. So you see that it is men of faith or the sons of Abraham. In other words, they've seen all these miracles done by faith, by Christians, not by works of the law, not by being slaves to the old traditions, but by being faithful Christians. And they themselves have worked miracles and seen miracles. So again, faith in Abraham, faith in the likeness of Abraham is what makes us sons of Abraham, not lineage, not these vestiges of the old ways. The Gospel according to St. John. At that time the chief priests and the Pharisees gathered the council and said, What are we to do? For this man performs many signs. If we let him go on thus, everyone will believe in him, and the Romans will come and destroy both our place and our nation. This is because many of the Jews had risen up in little uprisings throughout the empire, and so the Romans were almost looking for just one more reason to crush them. This eventually does happen in 60 AD when the temple is destroyed. But one of them, Caiaphas, was high priest that year, said to them, You know nothing at all. You do not understand that it is expedient for you that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation should not perish. He did not say this of his own accord, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for the nation, not for the nation only, but to gather in the children of God who are scattered abroad. so that from that day on they took counsel how to put him to death. So how horrible is this, that he prophesies truly that Jesus Christ was going to die for them, but he didn't understand why. Jesus therefore no longer went about openly among the Jews, but went from there to the country near to the wilderness, a town called Ephraim. There he stayed with the disciples. So as you can see, as we're drawing closer and closer, we're seeing once again the passion narrative and the significance of the crucifixion for creation.
I hope that you've enjoyed today's spiritual calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.